What if I told you that time travel and mind control were a reality rather than a fiction? Would you believe me? Understandably, many of you would be quick to answer with no. But what if it were true? Through media, we are spoon-fed the idea that the supernatural is a myth that exists only in fictional stories. For instance, Stranger Things, a popular Netflix show in which a group of teenagers fight against monsters from another dimension. But did you know it was completely inspired by a real-life event, shrouded within conspiracy? Specifically, the testing of humans, in this case children like 11, who develop otherworldly abilities. To make sense of this all, we'll have to go back in time to where it all started.
Attacks us with nuclear weapons. Danger will come not just from blast or heat or nearby radiation effect, but also from fallout. Fallout which may occur miles and miles away from the blast. You need to know about fallout, what it is, how to detect it, and what to do to protect yourself against it. Everybody needs to know. Yes, this does mean you.
In 1942, Montauk, New York was home to a military base originally commissioned as a coastal defense disguised as a fishing village. Located on the Long Island Peninsula, its location was set to prevent any potential invasions on New York as tensions were arising from World War II. This base was named Camp Euro, and after World War II had ended, it had gone into an inactive condition for its near future. On January 24, 1951, it had been reutilized for the Department of Air Force, renamed as the Montauk Air Force Station. The station remained active till 1982, which would be its final closure, and which remains true still to this day. During most of the Cold War, the Montauk Air Force Station had been active. However, rumors started to leak in the 1980s regarding the base and the true operations being conducted within it. Rumors had consisted of secret underground research labs that served as a means to study psychological warfare. Experiments went as far as time travel, teleportation, mind control, and contact with extraterrestrial life. Rumors had gone as far as even connecting them with other conspiracies such as the 1943 Philadelphia experiment and the fake staging of the Apollo moon landing.
2, 1, 0, all engine running. Liftoff, we have a liftoff, 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11. 20 feet down, 2.5. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Operations have been speculated to be happening since the 1960s and experimentation within the 1970s. Many have blamed the government for the abduction of homeless and children within these periods of time. Their goal was to create supernatural beings unknown whether for the benefit of humankind or as a weapon against it. Animals had also been victims of excessive experimentation, as many residents have seen carcasses of animal-like creatures, one even getting the nickname of the Montauk Monster. Many have come forward regarding abduction or the use of repressed memories to forget and stay silent. Two remain prominent: Preston Nicole and Bobby Pinkleton. Preston claimed to have been abducted multiple times and even went as far as to make a series of books dedicated to it called the Montauk Project, Experiments in Time. They were controversial as many opposed the absurdity of the information that was contained within. Nicole considers it as a conspiracy, as he preferred the readers to determine whether the events were true or a product of fiction. Bobby, on the other hand, was a teen during the time he recalls the events that transpired.
On a cold, dreary night, I had taken refuge in an area I believed to be void of society. I camped out with my best friend Frank within an abandoned site and rested till I heard an agonizing scream within the near distance. I looked out, but all I saw was the dark emptiness of the night. Against our better judgment, we decided to explore that noise, a choice I dearly regret now. As we walked on, I noticed numerous carcasses that appeared to be rodent-like, but uncanny to the ones I've seen before. The night got colder, and I swiftly walked till I noticed a light in the distance, closer to the noise I'd previously heard. There was a building with a "Do Not Enter" sign attached, but again, against our better judgment, we decided to explore on. Inside this building consisting of living nightmares that I spare the details as they get quite gruesome. However, what I saw there were no ordinary creatures. They were monster-like, grotesque, otherworldly features. Before I could even process what I had seen, I went black, and I assume Frank did as well. We woke up within a dark room consisting of one dim light but full of machines I have never seen before. I looked to my side and noticed Frank to my left in a daze. I don't remember everything clearly, however I do know they used us for experimentation by messing with our minds. They took my furry, chunky friend for further testing. Until this day, I have not seen Frank again. Under that base consists of a deep and dark secret lab, which is where I resided for years, trapped like a rat, hunting and praying that I survived. I had endured mind control tactics, memory suppression, and ways to exploit me and other unfortunate souls who either were captured or wandered there just like myself. I managed to escape after 3 years of a never-living hell. Possibly karma for poking my nose where it didn't belong. Camp Hero was a facade. For what their real intentions were, I cannot verify if the operations are still up to this day. But what I can say is the government is hiding dark secrets they do not want out. I am a survivor, and my duty is to expose the world to the truth left forgotten in this untold story.
Whether you believe the rumors or not, the conspiracy has undoubtedly become more popular, with the likes of Stranger Things bringing attention to its source material. The show, even in pre-production, was codenamed Montauk before getting its official name. As people are becoming more aware, many wonder what really happened within Camp Hero. We may never know for ourselves what truly happened, but it's clear that the government is hiding something from us that they do not want in the limelight. This is the story and truth of the Montauk Project.